I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today at Green Bay Packers trades, rumors, and news. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Are you not entertained, friends and family, Packer Nation? Are you not entertained? What a game one performance by your Green Bay Packers. Wow. Now, all the pundits and all you media morons was talking all that stupid, goofy business about Micah Parsons, this and that. Micah Parsons can't stop the run. We look pretty damn good today, didn't we? We look pretty damn good today, didn't we? Micah Parsons on limited snaps caused an interception, caused multiple disruptions, allowed Luke Van Ness to get a sack today, allowed Rashawn Gary to get a sack today. Is it not verbatim everything that I said? Everything that's been said on this podcast with friends and family, the smartest people in the building. Did we not say this? We said exactly what was going to happen. We get Micah Parsons, Rashawn Gary should be going off. Luke Van Ness should be going off. He changes everything on our defense. Micah Parsons being able to be moved around. I saw him over nose tackle. I saw him all over everywhere, and he had to be double teamed wherever he was at, which allowed everyone else to be able to plug holes, which allowed us to effectively stop the run. Goofy media people talking about Micah this and that. That man is a menace out there. On limited snaps, he was a difference maker. What else do you want? That's what we're paying him to do. We're paying him to disrupt the offense, and that's exactly what he did. Great game by the defense. I just want to shout them out right away because that's what we've been concerned about. I want to say shout out to the defense. They played spectacular today. I want to give everyone kudos. I am still, before we get into the stats, we play well on defense. I hate to say this, y'all, but we got to keep it real on here. Quay Walker, again, was out of position multiple times. A couple of third down conversions were because of Quay Walker not having any awareness. he has to start trusting his instincts and make a move. You can't just stand there and then wait for something to happen and then react, Quay Walker. You gotta, your synapse gotta start firing, bro. But nonetheless, impressive performance by the Packers. We came out the gate on their helmet. Right out the gate, we got on their helmet. I mean, the game. It was 17-3. The game was damn near over in the first half. The Packers just look good today. Packers look good. I mean, we walked down the field almost every drive in the first half. Jordan Love looked great. He didn't throw any hospital balls. He didn't throw any questionable footballs today. In my opinion, he looked under control. He was going aggressively downfield. I do know that, but it was with educated risk. I will say that. Jordan Love was going downfield with educated risk. I mean, we looked really, really, really good. Like that 15-yard dart to Tucker Kraft. Awesome play design. Awesome throw. Like Jordan Love is showing you that he can make all of the throws. And then that 48-yard bomb to Romeo Doubs. Shout out to Romeo Doubs. He played great today. Shout out to Romeo Doubs, and I'm glad he wearing the special helmet. Let's hope that he can stay healthy. Romeo Doubs looked great today. But Golden got a couple catches, looked good. We just looked really good. I will say that we struggled to run the ball a bit today. We'll get into those stats shortly. However, that is due to the Detroit Lions do have a good defensive line. We did eventually start to chip away in the fourth quarter. Jacobs got a couple of runs going to make his run total respectable. But nonetheless, I respect that we stuck with the run. We didn't do anything crazy. I don't really have anything bad to critique with today's game, besides that we kind of let our foot off the gas slightly in the second half, just slightly. But in my opinion, this was a wire-to-wire dominant performance in Lambeau Field, making a statement. And I told y'all, and we've been talking about it on the pod, that we needed to come out the gate strong, period. We've been talking about it, y'all, and I feel like we've come out the gate strong. This was an impressive performance. This is exactly what I wanted to see from the Green Bay Packers today. Salute the friends and family, too, and salute the Packer Nation. Go, Pack. Go, man. This is exactly, I mean, I am so proud of the way we played. I am so proud to see Rashawn Gary step up. I saw Rashawn Gary getting tackles for losses. I saw him in the backfield. I saw Luke Van Ness in the backfield. Isn't it crazy how much better players look when there's an actual superstar on their team? Look how much better the defense looked with just the additions of Micah Parsons. He changes the whole dynamic of the defense and how you look at our defense. As explosive as Detroit is, it doesn't matter if you don't have time to throw the ball. That is what is crazy. We didn't even have Hobbs today. I hope, Hobbs had the knee surgery in July, and we're wishing him a speedy recovery. And that was our free agent acquisition, our number one corner. We didn't even have him today, and we were still dominant. I don't want to hear first game of the season, none of that foolishness. You don't want me to tell you why? Because all offseason, you're preparing for the first game of the season. You have all types of tape on the team, players that you need to focus on, all of that. So I don't want to hear no excuses about it being game one. Everybody had the same amount of time in the offseason to prepare. We prepared better because we're a better team. And this was a statement in an NFC North that the NFC North crown is coming back to Lambeau Field, along with the Lombardi Trophy. Let's get it cracking. Let's get into these stats. I'm so charged. I'm so proud of the Packers. This is a big game to me, really big game. I'm very proud of the Packers. Packers with a dominating performance. 27-13 at Lambeau versus division rival Detroit Lions, last year's NFC North champions, and we handled them. Jared Goff, 31-39, 225, 5.8 yards, a pass. We're not worried about it. One touchdown, one pick. The pick was caused by the pressure of Micah Parsons. David Montgomery did nothing. Jahmyr Gibbs did nothing. All that high-powered run game, we shut it down. Do y'all not know how big that is? That's been our Achilles heel for years, is stopping the run. Shout out to Wyatt. Shout out to Parsons. Shout out to Luke Van Ness. Shout out to Cooper. Even the maligned Quay Walker. That's how you stop the run. I saw tackling today. This is a much improved defense. That getting Micah Parsons just was like a steroid shot to the whole defense. Everybody is amped up in charge. Everybody, the whole squad. Y'all saw that little video? I can't repeat what he was saying. When Matthew Golden was going off, talking about how we gonna run the NFC North, is going through the big G and all of that stuff. Did y'all hear that? I was like, that's the type of energy we need on this team. We got a real confidence in this team, I believe, currently. Just for watching that game, they weren't all running around all excited. They expected this to happen. If you saw the body language of the players, you would know that they expected this to happen today. I'm telling you. We shut down Amara St. Brown. He only had 45 yards. Sam Laporta did hurt us, 79 yards. I blame a lot of that on Quay Walker and his lack of awareness, but, hopefully that improves over time. Jameer Gibbs have 10 catches and 31 yards. Man, we dominated these fools. Let's not even sugarcoat it. We kicked their butt at Lambeau Field. What? Bro, we gave them work. We gave them work. Jordan Love, pedestrian performance, but very accurate. Didn't make any mistakes. I'm cool with that. 16 to 22, 188, 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, 19 carries, 66 yards. He did have a touchdown late, only 3.5 yards a carry. You're not going to be able to run every game. But what you want to do is make sure you're consistent. And I always say if the Packers could get around 20 to 25 carries, they should be good. And this is right around there, so they should be good. And they were good. Romeo Doubs had 2 big catches today. Jaden Reed played well. Dontavian Wicks made a couple catches. Tucker Kraft, Matthew Golden. This was just a great performance by the Packers. Edgerrin Cooper, our boy, with 12 tackles, 8 solo. He is going to be our most improved player this year defensively is Edgerrin Cooper, 100%. Xavier McKinney made that one bonehead play today for that penalty. But besides that, a couple of mental mistakes. The Packers played this was A+ football in my opinion against a Super Bowl caliber team. I know they lost their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, but it ain't no excuses. We gave them that work. Rashawn Gary already 1.5 sacks. Luke Van Ness half a sack. Devontae Wyatt has a sack. I mean, what? Micah Parsons has a sack. Is this not the perfect game that you wanted to see from the defense today? This was perfect. We shut down a team that was averaging damn near 30 points a game last year, and we just kicked their butt. Period. We took them out back. This was a dominating performance. We dominated in every platform. Special teams, offense, defense, coaching. And I do want to say I did peep the little adjustments that were made at halftime. Dan Campbell did make some adjustments halftime, and we had to make adjustments to be able to run because they were starting to kind of make adjustments to the pass game. So I want to give Matt LaFleur his credit as well as being able to make necessary and refined adjustments at halftime. Not all of Wisconsin sports coaches are able to make halftime adjustments. So I do want to shout out Matt LaFleur for being able to outduel another great mind in Dan Campbell on the other side. I respect their coach as well as far as for Detroit. But this was just a great all-around performance. I mean, what a great way to start your Packer tenure, Micah Parsons. Salute. This is just a great game. I'm just super, super proud of everything we did in this game. I mean, coming out the gate, that when we came down to score on the first drive, I was like, oh, and how smooth it looked. It wasn't that we just scored. It was smooth. It was like, it looked like they was playing Madden. People was just running wide open. So the Packers are a very talented team, friends and family. Very talented. Super Bowl talent. It's just they need to stay healthy, stay focused, and protect the football. The sky is the limit for this team. This Micah Parsons thing, I didn't even realize how huge it was. Like, I knew defensively, but there's a team impact now with Micah. You can tell when he came over that they believe the organization is like, hey, we're trying to win now. We could win a championship, which in turn makes the players like, damn. They went and got him. That must mean we really one of them teams. We need to dial in. And this is what a dialed in Packers looks like, friends and family. This is exactly what a dialed-in Packers squad looks like. Let's get into these comment section. I'm going to put the link in the chat, and we're going to chop this up. What a great performance. I like little Savion Williams too. I like him too. I think he from TCU. The wide receiver. I like his versatility. I like what he bringing to the table. Let's see who in the building. What up, Mr. Cole? Appreciate you tapping in. Greg Delaney, what's good? BKC, Brandon King Carter in the building, what's good? Big 49, Eric Payne, what's good? Francis, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. What's up, Pam? Representing Queens of the chat, what's good? Hey, Pickle Luke, is that reference to Pickle Rick? Let me know. Salute, bro. Appreciate you tapping in. Milwaukee Ray, what's good? K Real, what's good? Jeff Riley, what's good, Jeff? Appreciate you tapping in. What up, Moose? Appreciate you tapping in. 414J, what's good? Nicholas Hazlitt, what's good? Appreciate you. Ghost in the Darkness, what's good? He did okay. Quay Walker did okay. But he still got to work on his awareness. What up, bro? Appreciate you, Saul Cali. You my boy, Saul Cali. Appreciate you, bro. What's good? What up, Jonathan Porter? Appreciate you. Let's get into some of these comments. And let's chop it up. What up, Midnight Newton? Good to see you, bro. My boy Wholesaling the Millions. Check him out. What up, Midnight Newton? Man, I'm just so far. I can't stop cheesing, yo, after this performance. I mean, this was really a dominating performance, friends and family. Like, we dominated on every front. They were never in this game. They weren't even a threat. That's so crazy. A team that was almost in the Super Bowl, we made them look like bottom feeders. We literally made them look like bottom feeders. Mac Jerry TV was good. Definitely great win. Definitely a dominating performance, I would say, Mac Jerry. Dominating performance. What up, Charles Bilbo? Salute, salute. To me, the final score was 27-6. I'm not counting that gifted Detroit touchdown. He was out of bounds. It don't even matter, Jeff. That don't even matter. They got their head beat in, and they know they got their head beat in. That touchdown don't change what happened. It don't change nothing that happened. Trust me, Jeff. They got their head beat in. Like I said, we were never at risk of losing this game. We were never at risk of anything. We bullied them. The same, what I've been asking for so long, friends and family, is for us to be dominant at the line of scrimmage. We were dominant on both sides. When you can win the line of scrimmage, you can't lose. We killed them on our side. They couldn't run their offense because we were in the backfield the whole damn game. They couldn't run because we were in the backfield the whole damn game. The Micah Parsons effect. And shout out to our offensive line needs to get called out here too. They held up. Jordan Love wasn't under any real pressure today that he couldn't get out of. He was mostly upright. So shout out to our offensive line for holding up too as well. And we're not even all the way there yet. We got to get Hobbs back on defense, and we'll have our number one corner. I do think our corners did play well today, but you can play well when there's pass rush, isn't it? The game is so much easier when you got a pass rush. So much easier. Amtrak's was good. The closest that game was is at 0-0. Facts! 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 Let's go. Facts. Link in the chat. Link in the chat. Let me get a couple of these cards on tap. You win, VP. I know you charged. Everything we were talking about came to fruition. My boy Pickle Luke said Packers are cooking. Today, Milwaukee Brewers were cooking today, and Giannis was cooking in Europe basketball. Yep, that's true. Shout out to Giannis. I saw the highlights. Yeah, Giannis was definitely cooking. Shout out to the Brewers winning. Shout out to the Packers. Like I said in my last video, Wisconsin sports got the internet going nuts. We are the energy in sports right now. You already know how crazy they're gonna be talking today about how the Packers played against Detroit, but they'll make excuses that it was game one. They'll make excuses that they lost that coordinator. I don't care. You lost. Ghost in the Darkness said top 3 defense. Okay. Hey, I definitely think top 5 defense for sure. Are we going to say top 3? Let me know in the chat. Top 3, top 5 defense. Put a 5 for top 5. Put a 3 for top 3. Period. That's what I said earlier, K-Real. That Evan Williams interception was because of the pressure Parsons put on Goff. That's what we haven't had as a Packer team in quite some time. Someone that can just bring that type of pressure. I know we had the Smith brothers, but this is a different type of pressure. Different. And Zadarius Smith, too, if y'all don't know, he signed with the Eagles for 1 year, $9 million. Yeah, the Packers defenses look just relentless. It looks scary. It damn near looks scary. Milwaukee, right? Yeah, Golden played. He looked well. The Packers just look good. The Packers low-key look scary out there, Milwaukee, right? They look scary. The Packers look, and wait till we get Watson back, where we can have decoys on fly routes. Ooh, wait till we get Watson back. Then the offense is gonna get stupid. Also, let's commend Packer receivers for catching the football. We always go in on Packer receivers for not catching the football. Today, I did not see many drops at all. I do want to commend the Packers on that. Packer receivers, great way to catch the football today. 414 said Dobbs playing for that contract. Dobbs look good, bro. Dobbs look good out there. Dobbs look good, and I'm glad he wearing the special helmet too, because we need him. Shout out to Dobbs. Played very well. That's a big catch. Jaden Reed almost had another big catch too that went right through his hands. I think he mistimed it or didn't think the ball was going to get there. Jordan Love's placement on the deep ball is scary accurate at times. I mean, it'll be 2 or 3 people right there, and he'll drop that ball right in the receiver's breadbasket. It's uncanny. Jordan Love, like I said, his deep ball placement is crazy. It's crazy. Very impressed. And we were also going in on Jordan Love about not protecting the football, playing smart. Today, he played very smart to me. He played very smart today. This is a very polished and patient game by Jordan Love going against this top tier team. I thought Jordan Love took what the defense gave him. He was aggressive when he needed to be, and he checked down when he needed to. I am very proud of the game Jordan Love played today. I know he's still nursing that injury on his left hand or the left thumb or whatever, but he played very well, and as long as he can stay healthy, he's going to definitely be a Pro Bowler, but he could be all first team if everything turn out right, which it could. But Jordan Love is a very good quarterback, you guys. Very, very good. His intangibles are off the chart. Very proud of these Packers today. Very proud. About to tap you in, VP. 1 sec. Let me get through a couple more comments. 414J said, youngest team in the league. That's true, but you want to take advantage. You just don't want to be young and not winning. You want to take advantage of that. But I feel you, 414J. Yeah, saw Cali. I saw that. Yeah, Giannis went off. He went off today. I saw him with a couple little jumpers. Nice little moves. What up, D Cole? 1, 2, 3. D Call 1, 2, 3 said, man, look at the difference it makes when our receivers actually catch the ball. Facts! Facts! Right, Packers had 10 different receivers today. We're a very deep and young team and very talented. We're very talented. Tap you in, VP. We'll get to more of these comments. What up, Mr. Cole? Jeff said Love does that when he channels Aaron Rodgers, showing what Rodgers taught him. I feel you. Facts. Tap into VP here. Yeah. Talk about, hey, we tried to tell him what was going to happen. We tried to tell him, Hey, Bleacher, we tried to tell him what was going to happen
Right now,
with when we got Micah Parsons. Didn't we laid down exactly what's gonna happen? That's why I love YouTube. Everything is documented. You go back through the shorts, the lives, exactly what we were saying is exactly what happened, almost verbatim. That's why I be talking crazy because I believe what we be saying on here, and it happens, and it happens. That's why I be telling y'all, stop listening to ESPN, Fox Sports, all of that. If it's regarding something that we cover here and we did not say it, it ain't true. On you, VP.
all right. Shout out to Packer Nation. We got our first dub today. Beat those Lions. Oh, it wasn't sweet on the other side, ain't it? It ain't sweet on the other side. When you talking all that stuff last year, you got all that, ain't sweet when we got somebody on the other side. All right. All right. Number one. The Packers played way better offense this game. Oh my goodness, it was so smooth. They was playing fast. It kind of was passing the ball a little bit too much for my liking. I wanted to run the
Agreed.
ball more.
I think in the first half they were passing a little bit, and then early in the third quarter, then they started to run the ball. I agree. We got a little too pass happy. I agree.
With the pass, and I'm like, just pound them. They tire them out. But let's get to the main event. Micah Parsons' atmosphere changed the game. It's like every time. Think about it. Look. I mean, he only had one sack, but I'm not talking about that. He created.
Well, let's not just say it's one sack. Like to be on limited snaps, still get a sack, and then cause an interception. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive.
Derek was a snack. Hey, he was a snack because every time he went back to pass, he didn't have no time. He had no time.
And that's what we were saying. Were we not saying in the live? With the addition of Micah Parsons, it's going to improve our secondary because they won't have to hold receivers as long. And you could see today, we didn't have Hobbs out there, and our quarterbacks you would say are iffy at best, but it's way different when you only got to hold your man for 5 seconds instead of 10 seconds. It's way different. Because I'm going to tell you, if it was longer, then you got the sun god running open. You got all these other receivers. But when there's no time, and I'm telling you, it's going to get worse as the season goes on for teams. Our secondary is going to get even more bold and better. They're going to start jumping routes if they're smart, like I was seeing today from Evan Williams. We're going to be a very opportunistic defense, and because of that front four and front seven, we're going to get a lot more interceptions than people think. I think so. And we're going to see this is going to be Luke Van Ness's breakout year. I'm calling it early. Luke Van Ness breakout year this year.
You know what paired my eyes first things first, they had to chip Parsons almost every play. Yep. They had to put 2 eyes on him. I'm like,
and that's even and Sewell is an all pro. A pro bowler. I know he a pro bowler. He was scared.
Yeah, he was like, chip him. I mean, they had to chip him. And then when he got, like everybody got to eat. Everybody had one-on-one on because they had to make sure we're partners on the field. So I said, once he gets all the plays down, I mean, yeah, you can try to run the ball, but there's some guys in that middle that was really stopping the run. They couldn't win the game. So I know we lost Clark, but there was some other guys in that defense that was clogging the lanes up. And the Lions, they just, if they don't get those play calls, who are they at that point? You got time. Hutchinson played well, but the Packers' offensive line took him away.
Right, and that's what Mr. Cool and I was saying earlier. That's why I said I wanted to give a shout-out special to the offensive line holding up against a great defensive line in the Detroit Lions. That's a great, with Hutchinson back, all of those guys, that's a good defensive line. That's a good, and they'll be hungry in Detroit, but I think we'll beat them again in Detroit. I just think we're a better team now. The confidence, the swag, the sauce is just too much. It's too much. And did you see Rashawn Gary today? I've been blacking out on Rashawn Gary for years. He looked way different when someone else is taking away the attention. He was disruptive today. Jesus, he was disruptive. A sack and a half. He spent a lot of time in the backfield. And that's why, no disrespect to Kenny Clark and what you've done. You're a good player for us, but there's levels in this, bro. There's definitely levels. There is levels, and you see the difference when you subtract a Kenny Clark and you insert a Micah Parsons. It immediately changes the archetype of your defense. Immediately. Wow.
Immediately. And I remember, when I sat there watching the game, I looked to my my father like, I still can't believe the Packers traded for Micah Parsons. I'm like,
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Mr. 414 says Sonic and Knuckles got the Sonic rings knocked out of them. Yeah, they be calling Gibbs and Montgomery Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, they definitely got the rings knocked out of them. Salute. That was hilarious. Hilarious.
That's like Parsons, he was shadow today. How about that? Yeah, because you saw that sack he got today when he speed. He was out of the play as soon as he got off. I'm like, that's why they got him.
That's speed. If you didn't understand why we got Micah Parsons and why we paid and why I was so adamant that I didn't care about the money, now you get it. Now you get it. It is very visible why we paid this man. That's why I get so angry all the time when y'all be in a chat telling me about what so-and-so said on ESPN and all. They are paid to trigger people. They're not paid to tell the truth. You get what I'm saying? They're paid to trigger you for ratings. Don't let these people take advantage of y'all like that. If it's anything like we say, Packers, Bucks, Wisconsin sports related, if it did not come from this podcast, rumors of trades, any news, it is not real. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. Don't even do it.
I didn't tell you that report that I showed you guys yesterday. You know that we almost traded for Trey Hendrickson.
I wanted to mention that. Hey, friends and family, we were on track. We said that the Packers was going to trade for Trey Hendrickson. It fell out because they ended up signing him, and then we pivoted to Micah Parsons. We were going to get Trey Hendrickson originally. Damn, we smart over here. Damn, we smart. We smart over here. We called it all out ahead of time. And there's no lies being told. Everything's in the past, lies and shorts. Check it out.
Hey, that happened, though. I'm happy that went that way because I want Parsons anyway.
You see, Mr. Cool agreeing with you. Parsons' sack explained everything about his worth.
He was on the other side of the field. Gold was running like, oh, I'm good. No.
Right. If you need it, that's a great explanation, Mr. Cool. He just said that sack told you everything you need to know.
I don't know what to say because of him, you see Cooper going off. And Clay would just get his head in the game.
Right.
Had receptions today.
Right.
But had his head in the game.
Shout out Robert Brooks. That's it. Quay Walker just has to work on his just being confident and understanding what he saw in the film. I see too many times where something's happening, he's stuck for a second, like he don't know what he should do, and then he reacts. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but hopefully that's improved, or otherwise get him out of here. I don't have no patience for Quay like that. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want him holding his team back, being a goofy.
Yeah, but once I say the second half, once they was like, you know what, let's just keep him, because they was doing first quarter, they was trying to fill him in, but once they like, wait a minute, they're doubling you, because they was like realizing every time they're doubling Mike, and they was like, you know what, go in there and take him away. They didn't even care what the play call was. They were just pretty much saying, go in there, get your double team, and then help everybody else out. Mm-hmm. So in the second half, he pretty much played their snap at that point, and I pretty much appreciate them to, like, you know what, just wing it. They frustrated right now. Well,
because he was supposed to be on the snap count. Yeah, I see they said to heck with the snap count.
They said second half they just took out the first because they had no time.
Right.
It was all behind, and you just had him teeing off. But you had like people chipping. It was like every play. Like, you gotta look at the film. Every other play, they had to chip him. They had to chip him or have two guys on him. Where's Dr. Smith at, man? You
Shout
know what I'm talking
out to Dr. Smith.
They had to chip him. They had to chip
Oh,
him, man.
this is just vindication for all of the hate that was happening since we got Micah Parsons. Oh, we overpaid. Oh, we gave up 2 first-round picks. Oh, he got a bad back. Oh, he can't stop the run. Oh my God is what you wanted to say. Look at the Packers defense. That's what y'all wanted to say. Look at the Packers defense. Devontae Wyatt, Kenny Clark's direct replacement, immediately came in today and got a sack with Micah Parsons. I see your comment, Robert Brooks. Let me give you your props. Van Ness got a sack. Gary got a sack. Wyatt got a sack. Parsons got a sack. That $188 million for Parsons is well worth it.
And that was the best. That was one of the offensive line in the league. You know, yeah, they had a couple of guys replaced, but they considered the top line. So imagine when they go against other teams that don't have a good line like that. They have
Right.
Really, like
this is what we played today. I know they lost people. Every team loses people, but this was a team that was in an NFC Championship and maybe a player or two from going to the Super Bowl.
Almost there, and
for us to do what we did to them, and this was a beating. We beat them down. I know the score looked a little closer than it should be, but we dominated them. This is a dominant performance by the Green Bay Packers.
It wasn't. They was talking trash first quarter. By the third quarter, they weren't saying nothing. They were just sitting there like, man, we can't do nothing. They have to block like Parsons is the problem.
You gotta understand, like I don't think people understand how impressive the defense was today. Hold on, let me bring this up here. Give me a second. Because when we go here, let's just take Jared Goff out of here. This is what's most impressive that the Packers did today. You held Montgomery and Gibbs to 20 carries and 44 yards?
That's their bread and butter.
That's their bread and butter. Right? We shut down what they do best. This is what's most impressive to me. To hold them to 2.1 yards a carry as a team. Let's go, Pack, man. Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Why more respect of how they stopped? Like he's in the clock in the middle, you know.
Right, and I'm not saying we ran any better, but at least we were more consistent with our guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? With our guy, he did get a touchdown. This Packers defense, and I know this is game one, and people they're gonna talk crazy, but again, it's still game one. You still got to win these games, and the Packers are playing very, very sound football, in my opinion. I'm liking everything that I'm seeing. I'm liking Devontae Wyatt stepping up, especially with with us losing Kenny Clark. He looks like he's going to be a definitely a sufficient replacement. Luke Van Ness, it looks like everything we were hearing in the preseason and offseason appears to be true. Everybody, and Micah Parsons has been high on Luke Van Ness as well. So if we can get Luke Van Ness, Wyatt, and Gary going, it's going to be a very interesting front four. We might have the front four that we've been waiting on that can all cause pressure and disrupt play.
And then Cooper can have his couple of games in when you come in blitz and
correct.
He only blitzed a couple of times. He didn't do it too much.
And that's the thing, though. You don't need the blitz when you can generate pressure with your front seven. That's what makes it great. You don't need when blitzing is only because you're trying to figure out another way to manufacture pressure because you're front seven, and that's what the Packers used to do last year. All these cornerback blitzes, safety blitzes, that's all due to us not being able to generate pressure. Now we can play in more conservative secondary calls because the front seven are disrupting the plays. They're disrupting. It's gonna make everything easier. Everything's going to be here. We're going to see some career years out of people this year. I feel it.
And that beating the Lions feel good, though.
Yeah, I agree.
All the stuff I've been hearing from last year, like, Lion fans, they always...
Hey, we called him. He here. Here you come. Here you come. Hold on. We got to give him a second. Hold on. Amtrak said that's how Parsons plays with a bad back. Dr. Smith pop in a minute.
Yeah, come on in, man.
Yeah, he had to dip real quick. He coming right back.
Gus, Dr. Smith. Smith,
Right.
man. Like, you
The
saw what I
Micah
saw.
effect. The Micah effect.
Man, I forgot how good looking.
Hold on, I gotta pull him in now. Hold on, pulling him in. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go. Yeah.
Turn up, man. Turn up.
Yeah.
Take you that, Detroit.
Yeah.
Woo!
What a win. What a win. Y'all know who that is at the bottom right, Dr. Smith. One of the more revered members of the community here. What up? Everything we were saying almost happened verbatim, Dr. Smith. Almost verbatim.
So is that I'm a cool off because I'm definitely about to get kicked out of my own house, right? And I lost my voice and everything. So I asked you this: is that the best game that we played in years, or what?
Yeah, yes, on both sides of the field. Yes.
3 sides.
Yeah.
3 sides.
And special
Didn't
teams.
miss a field goal. Didn't miss a field goal. Made all the key tackles when we needed to make them. No, we didn't get like a ton of yards in the return game. Didn't need them. Didn't make mistakes. Got some yards. Perfection. There's no such thing as a perfect game.
Right.
But that's about as close to perfect as I've seen in a long time. It feels so good because I can't stand that fan base. How disrespectful has Detroit's fan base been? There's no respect from them whatsoever. I was reading some prediction for like records. They were calling for us to go 7-10.
Right.
7-10. The disrespect. But you know what? You don't answer disrespect with disrespect.
Right.
You answer by showing. You answer by doing. You answer by not being a deer in headlights. You answer by going out and punching somebody in the face.
Right.
And all game we punched them in the face. On offense, we punched them in the face. There's a theme here. On defense, we punched them in the face. On special teams, we punched them in the face. We punched them in the face. I said, don't find a Detroit fan and tell them how much our team punched them in the face, because I had to listen to it all off season. This whole the Packers defensive line. Who cares? You let go Kenny Clark. We're just gonna run right at him. Jameer Gibbs, David Montgomery. How'd that work out? How did that work out? Why Kobe wouldn't pay that man? Is he not a revelation? Kobe Wooden. Where did he come from, man?
Right.
I love it. Oh my God. It's just unsung heroes all day, man.
And when Luke Van Ness stepped up, I want to make sure because we gave Luke Van Ness a hard time and Rashawn Gary a hard time. I want to make sure that we give them their flowers today. They were in the backfield a lot today.
We did. I did.
Right.
So Lucas Van Ness, that's the way you turn around the narrative. It's just game one.
Right.
Keep it going. I'm very proud of the way he played. He got a sack.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a sack when Micah Parsons wasn't on the field. See, the logic is that when you have someone, you hear my voice is like completely gone. The logic is like when you have someone like Parsons, he's taking up all of the energy, so you're allowed your one-on-ones. Lucas Van Ness said, I don't need that. Do you understand how hard I've been working? I'm getting after that man whether Micah Parsons is on the field or not. Rashawn Gary was this close to getting a safety.
Right.
A safety on that team. That is domination. That means you can't do anything.
Right.
Anything, right? Micah Parsons, what else did I hear? I heard we don't care about Micah Parsons, just put Penei Sewell on him, right? Micah Parsons came out, I think it was the second play. He put an Allen Iverson crossover on Penei Sewell, got right in Jared Goff's face. Jared Goff throws an interception to Evan.
And then they started doubling after that. Like that was enough. That was enough. That's when we got the additional sacks after that, because they really started doubling Micah Parsons. Like that was enough. Okay, we tried to play with you. All right, we sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
We tried to play with you. We sorry.
My bad.
My bad. We tried to play with you.
Exactly. Penei Sewell sitting there getting called illegal hand to the face. That was obvious to everyone who saw the play. Not called. So he's got a foul to keep Micah away from the quarterback. If he's not fouling, he can't keep Micah away from the quarterback. You got a double team to keep Micah away from the quarterback. And then after all of that, we didn't even need Micah to get to the quarterback because we still got to the quarterback. So I'm going to say it again because I got to go before I get kicked out of my house, right? On offense, we punched them in the face. On defense, we punched them in the face. My defensive coordinator punched their offensive coordinator in the face. My offensive coordinator punched their defensive coordinator in the face. On special teams, we punched them in the face. Detroit got punched in the face. You realize that the only reason that they scored a touchdown is because we felt bad for them at the end of the game, and Tesla got to go up and got a LeBron or Giannis, and go Giannis to get a touchdown. Otherwise, it would have been 27-6. Not a single touchdown except for I feel bad for your touchdown. It's just one game. We got to go in Detroit and do that to them again. But I'm sick of Detroit's fan base.
Right.
And now you got to deal with it. Hold that.
Hold
that.
Hold that for me, man.
Take that. Y'all got Diddy on that football
Right,
field.
yeah. We definitely got active, but we made a statement like, from beginning to end, we dominated this game. It wasn't any low point. It might have been a couple of 3-and-outs here and there, but we were never in danger in this game. I was never worried. I never saw anything like, we always were executing, always playing smart football. And that's all I've wanted to see from them. Protect the football and don't do too much. We got enough talent on this team where we can ride the talent, in my opinion.
Bro, I just saw a tweet from Trayvon Diggs. He just said that this gotta be a dream, seeing them in another uniform and him with the form ways today.
I believe it, yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Cowboys players are not happy that they let him go. They're only not saying that because they don't want to get in trouble with you know who. But
the math is there. The math is there. You saw the game against Philadelphia. What did Dallas look like they were missing in that game?
A pass rusher.
And here's the thing. And I loved Micah Parsons in this game. Make no mistake about it. But I'm so proud of my guys for being able to do that even when he was not on the field. He was on a snap count, which meant that large portions of the game he wasn't on the field. At first, I was like, I don't want to hear that noise. Get him on the field. I'm not saying you got to get him on the field 100% of the time. Get him on the field more than that. And you know what Jeff Hapley said? Ross, how about you just be a fan and be quiet? I'm trying to show the world something. We got more than Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons being an additive to this team, mercy. And that was against, allegedly, a good offensive line.
Right.
So bring in some of them like shaky, mediocre offensive lines and let's make it so them other teams can't breathe.
Right.
Breathe. Unsung heroes to me, and then I got to go.
All right.
Darian Kennard. Darian Kennard is a right tackle or just an offensive lineman that we just signed very here recently to add to the depth. And as soon game one, he was needed because that time our right tackle goes out of the game. Now, up until that point, to Detroit's credit, we weren't able to do too much with running the ball, even with Josh Jacobs, right? The first time we actually saw some sunlight is when our starting right tackle, our Pro Bowl right tackle, goes off the field, and Darian Kennard comes on the field and was one-on-one with their best pass rusher. He didn't need to be chipped. He didn't need double teams. He went one-on-one with their best pass rusher and broke Josh Jacobs. And then at that point, it was like, they're folding. They're folding. I said they're folding right now because we went 2 straight runs to the right side on what was supposed to be a vulnerable right part of our offensive line. Now, he didn't stay on the field. Like, he came off the field. So how about we beat them so bad that we were able to get some of our subs some time on the field? When was the last time that happened?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That we're doing this. Hey, Belton, go in and get some minutes.
Go
get some minutes, Belton. We had our backups in there. Go get some minutes, Belton. I love it. So salute to y'all.
Appreciate you, Dr. Smith. Appreciate you.
please come on again. When I got more time, we
Oh
gotta
no,
break the
absolutely. And then Thursday they play the Commanders. Don't forget that too.
Yeah. So we get to live in this moment. And, it's just my parting thing. It's not just that we beat a team. It's that we beat that team and how we beat that team. This wasn't like a barn burner, like down to the wire kind of. We punched them in the face. We punched them in the face.
Facts.
I love that. Fourth down. How many times did they go for it on fourth down last year? The disrespect.
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time.
The disrespect. And to their credit, if we don't stop it, then keep doing it. Keep doing it until we man up. So guess who did it this time? Guess who did it this time? When we didn't even need to do it. We could have kicked the field goal and been up 2 touchdowns. It's not like they scored again.
Right.
Not any real touchdowns. But we go for it on fourth down. We keep the drive going, and then Josh Jacobs eventually goes in for his touchdown and keeps his streak alive. So we Dan Campbell,
like right.
And on that note, salute to y'all. Peace to y'all. Salute to the chat.
Appreciate you. Salute to Dr. Smith. All right, sir. Appreciate you. All right, Dr. Smith. Salute. Love the energy. I mean, you could just feel the positive vibes from Packer Nation. Even in Lambeau, you could just see the belief. Like, this is all we've been waiting on. And I want to get Amtrak's comment in here, too, because I agree with this. Amtrak said Dallas defense was good versus Philly, but it had no teeth. It looked too familiar. Dallas defense looked like our defense without Micah Parsons.
It did.
That's crazy. That's exactly what they look like. Is us without Micah Parsons. No pass rush, just... Yeah, that's crazy.
Len, you know who running around down the field? You think Parsons let Hurts run around like that? Ain't
we will have a tough one. It's gonna be interesting because Jaden Daniels is mobile, and we know that Goff is a statue mostly. So we're gonna have a tough game, I think, against the Commanders. That's gonna be a big one.
It's gonna be a tough game.
Winnable. It's winnable, but it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, they got a good defensive line too.
Yeah.
But like I said, the Packers, if they just do their thing,
protect the football. Protect the football.
They protect the football. I'm not scared of this team. Giants is not that good anyway. So
right.
They're not. Russell Wilson is washed. They only got one good receiver. I'm gonna be honest.
Tell them how you really feel. Tell them how you really feel.
Wilson, the only thing Russell Wilson got right now is good is Sierra. That's all he got. That's all he got. Once he's done, he want to step his butt out of here because.
Great point. John said Parsons taking up 2 people, so our defense is elite on third downs now. That's a great point. Great point, John.
Like I said, once he passed him that first time, and then they had to chip him in the second quarter, I guarantee you the guy was like, they talked at halftime like, I know we limited you wherever, but
right.
we saw something. They saw what I saw. They doubled him like we could use that. They start putting him in a running plays like they can't. They're so scared of you going in because you're gonna wreck what they want to do.
Right. But I like that he doesn't have to stay in the same spot. Like, I was watching how they were just moving him to different positions, trying to find, like, that's awesome. I don't know if we've had a player like that before, that we can just move around on the defensive line to try to find a mismatch against an offensive lineman. He's just a game wrecker. He's literally a game wrecker.
That was perfect. They're going to do that all season. So once he understands what the Packers are doing with the other players, because my honest opinion, with the players they got in Dallas was not compared with the players got here in Green Bay. I think the players that we got on defense in Green Bay is way better than Dallas. I'm not trying to say Houston with John respectful, but I watched that game versus Philly. The only person who was doing something was Kenny Clark himself.
Right.
That was the only really was stopping stuff that needed to stop. But you got guys from our team, Ness, and then
Wyatt.
They were that. It was like the longer Cole held that ball, he's gonna get hit. So he had to hurry up and get rid of that football.
Yep, we're gonna start giving people happy feet in the pocket. That's when I'm gonna start to really be proud. When we start giving quarterbacks happy feet, or they start throwing the ball well before the pressure is even there. I can't wait.
Yeah. So we're gonna be playing three or four good quarterbacks this year. We're gonna face Joe Burrow. Gonna face.
I think Jaden Daniels is a good quarterback, and Jared Goff. Jared Goff threw 37 touchdowns last year. Let's not, hey.
Yeah, we ain't facing no scrubs. We ain't facing
Right.
no QB scrubs here. That's the reason why I had to get this trade. We ain't facing no scrub QB, so we had to get somebody that gonna rep games.
Look at this comment from Mr. Cole. He said Cruz Broussard of Fox Sports predictions were Packers to win the NFC and Jordan Love to win the MVP. Okay. I like it.
It just he could have had a better. Love could have had
facts.
A better game.
Amtrak's.
He cannot just throw some. He threw some good balls, and they could have good better catches, but he has to stay focused. He has to throw the ball. They got to run the ball a little bit more. I think it was too much today. It was too much running. Trying to throw a ball down the field.
Right.
And it was tired.
I do think we were a little bit past happy. I do want to see more balanced play calling against the Commanders, and we'll need more balanced play calling against the Commanders.
Yeah, because they're good.
I hope so, Mr. Cool.
Yeah, the Washington's good. They got good.
There's good all around squad. Quarterback, running back, they got a good team.
Yes, I won't mess around with them, but if we can just limit their passing, and you got Parsons going in, sky's the limit. Like, it's just sky's the limit. Like, I'm not worried about their division really, if you really think about it, because Caleb Williams not that good.
Right.
JJ McCarthy.
Right. We don't know what he is.
Like, but I am excited. Like, we traded for Micah Parsons for 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, and Kenny Clark.
And Kenny Clark. And get this. The Eagles tried to get Micah Parsons from Dallas Cowboys. They offered even more than we did.
Dallas to get Kenny Clark?
No, they wanted to get Parsons.
Okay, yeah.
They wanted 2 first round, a third, and a 4th. Dallas still said no. Yes. They had more than we was gonna offer them. Dallas said no because they're gonna be in the division. That's what I know, that all that talking people was doing was crap.
Wow.
I found out this morning. I forgot to.
That would have been a game changer. I'm glad they still got somebody good in Zadarius Smith, but I'm glad it wasn't Micah.
If it's already dumb that he already traded Micah, but if he would have traded to his rival,
right? Yeah, that'd have been crazy.
He's not leaving. There'll be pitchforks everywhere at that point.
Right. No, Amtrak's, we agree with you that Parsons is probably the best wrecking ball we had since Clay Matthews Jr. Agreed.
Yeah.
Y'all know how I feel about Clay Matthews Jr. I feel like he should be in the Hall of Fame. He was such a disruptive force. I know he had injuries that kind of slowed him up towards the end, but Clay Matthews is a savage.
That was Ted Thompson got arrested, so his best draft ever before he passed. His best pick was Aaron Rodgers, of course, but his best draft was 2009. B.J. Raji and Clay Matthews, same draft, traded up to get him.
Right.
Never forget that. The class, never forget it. And we went 2 years later, game breaker. So you got to make these moves to get players to get, you can try to develop all you want.
Right.
You can do all players all you want, but you don't get a guy that commands respect right away like Parsons did today. You ain't gonna win games like that.
Facts.
Like, he was only there for a week and a half.
And already had a sack and disruptions.
Yeah, they like, I'm still like, oh man, like, just stay healthy, get better with the offense. I mean, it's one game. I know it's one game. It's one game, but we beat the Lions, and it feels damn good. We beat the Lions. I'm tired of talking that crazy stuff. You guys didn't win no game. How many years you guys? Oh, 3 years now. Oh, yeah. You have 3 good 4-year career run, and we've been here since day one. You guys been 0-16 all those years, You didn't do good with Barry Sanders or Calvin Johnson, but then you want to start talking crazy. Yeah, we the North. We're the North. We the North. How many Super Bowls you won yet? How many championships you got up in there? 0. And it's over. It is over. Your time is done, baby. We
Right.
come. It's done. It's over with. You had your chance. And you
Facts.
failed. So it's time for it's our time. We tired. We waited too long. Like don't call it comeback. I've been here for years. Don't give me an L Cool J on, man. Man, bro. I've been hearing the Lions fans talk so. I never I've been had people as Lions fans, but when they start beating us, they start talking crazy. I'm like,
Where this
wait
come
a
from?
minute. You better wait a minute. Like, I'm ready to beat them, man. I'm ready to take them out. I ain't worried about the Vikings right now. I ain't worried. We'll see you later, Bears. Bear fans, we'll see you later. Won one little game in the last 3 years, and now you talk crazy.
But we still gotta right our wrongs, bro. Tyson Tiller voice. Hey, we gotta right our wrongs, bro.
Got our wrongs, man. One game at a time. Gonna be a good Washington team coming in. We gotta beat them.
Facts. so right. Hey, the energy is just through the roof right now. Watching the game, I was just like, yo, we really got a shot. That I know was game 1. I'm trying to be calm and just trying to, but I'm like, I'm just looking at the squad. I'm like, if we stay healthy, we got a shot. That's all I'm saying, Packer Nation. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm not jumping out the window with no parachute. What I am saying is the way this team is currently constructed, the talent that's on this roster, with the additions of Micah Parsons, we have a legitimate shot. That's all I'm saying. I mean, a real shot. Like, top 5 teams that could win a Super Bowl, we should be in that conversation. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta think about it. People been talking bad about Micah Parsons since he came here, and then now he's talking like, you know what, trying to get all the he getting the Dallas Cowboy album right now. He's gonna turn to a Packer. Like, they really care about winning. Like, we don't care about we don't care about the highlights. I mean, we don't care about the glamour. We want one thing. We want that Lombardi Trophy back home. Then we could start talking about look at me then. At that point, yeah, we in the cold talking about, yeah, we got this championship right here. We gonna do about it. You got nothing. You can't tell me nothing. When the Packers won Super Bowl back in 2011, I was like that. You can't tell me nothing. You can't say nothing to me. We got it. That's what you need. That's what your energy is gonna be right now. It ain't about, oh, I got $1 million stadium, or I got headlines. I don't care about that. I care about winning that championship.
Who you telling, Mr. Cole? I want him on the staff too. He low key on beat reporter. He's low key our Green Bay Packers on beat reporter. You know what I'm saying? He always there. They might as well hire him. He always there. Might as well hire him. I'm with you, Mr. Cool.
Yeah, but he's more focused now. This team is young, hungry. They got guys in the team that's blooming. And once Hobbs comes back, because I didn't even know Hobbs wasn't playing. I found out like mid-game he wasn't playing. I'm like, well, as soon as he come back, he's gonna be a scrappy player on defense as well. And McKinney got a stupid.
And that's why I said it was a couple bones, like the penalty there. Quay Walker allowed a couple big plays, just not paying attention with Laporta. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Now you have a couple things in the film room to tighten up on. But if we have to wrap this up in a bow, it's still an A game, A performance by the Green Bay Packers. It's an A performance.
And now they'll get something. Now they get ready for this game. And after that, like I said, about week 3, week 4 against the Dallas Cowboys, Parsons should be playing every play at that point.
Okay.
Give get him ready for all the points. But I'm looking forward to Cooper, Van Ness, Wyatt. Gary. I'm so excited for Gary because he was going off to this game. It's gonna be to a point where they're gonna get about 5-6 sacks one of these games soon.
They just had that today, didn't they? Let me see how many they had today.
Like,
yeah, it's like 4 today. Yeah.
It wasn't even close. It was like they had less than 3 seconds to make those plays. They had no time. You could just see off of God's face. He's like, man, we have no time because they want to throw the ball down the field. They want to be vertical. They can't be vertical when you have no time.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. We're gonna do a Brewers one right before the postseason, I think, Jeff. I'll do a Brewers live like maybe right before the postseason starts. Salute.
Yeah, go Brewers, but I mean, like I said, we still.
Yeah, we still have. Right.
I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Right.
And I would say right now, I'm going to the Brewer game this Friday.
Okay.
For my wife gave me my birthday present. I'm gonna be in the good seats for
Happy
watch that
birthday.
game. But Brewers got they got a long way to go. I mean, they got a long way to go in playoffs because I just don't want them to go in there and then lose first year. No, we got to
win. That's why I said we'll do it live right before that. But I want to keep the positive energy with these Packers going. And Mr. 414 said the Lions was just keeping the seat warm. The real kings of the North is back. Yeah! Yeah!
You had your chance.
You had your chance. Right. Hey, I know Romeo Doubs is in a contract year, so I'm expecting a big season from him. But the separation I wasn't seeing in the preseason, I was seeing a little bit of separation with Romeo Doubs today, which I was happy to see.
Their best corner, Arnold, got took out the game because they went after him. And the second one, he had pulled his groin because they was going after him a lot. They took him out of the game. And shout out to Reed. He had a messed up foot. He had a great game. Golden really didn't have that much. He had a couple of catches, but that's the beauty of it because you can't game plan for his offense, really.
Right. You can't shut down one person. Yeah.
You have to pick your poison. At that point, you want to shut down Reed. All right, then let's go.
But the thing is, what I saw with Detroit's plan was they just wanted to shut down. They were trying to shut down Jacobs, which they did for the most part. But then that made him susceptible to the pass. But then if you try to stop our pass, we're gonna run on you. The Packers have a very unique offense where it's gonna be hard to corral if we get it going. If the offense gets going, it's very hard to corral because you can't zero in on someone. Like if we had Devontae Adams, they'd be like, okay, just shut him down. Then force him to use everybody else. He's using everybody else already. So what do you actually do as a defense? That's why I said it's up to Jordan Love to play intelligent football. If he can play intelligent football, he will be the MVP of the regular season and the Super Bowl if he can play smart and we can stay healthy. We have the tools. I also don't understand why we're not using Emmanuel Wilson more in the run game. I don't really like that dude that we got running now. Brooks, I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan.
I don't even know who that guy was. I'm like,
I want to see Wilson in there. That's the only other thing I saw that kind of threw me off.
Well, he'll be out there anyway. As soon as Marshall Lloyd gets back from his IR spot, he'll probably be back.
And when is that? Week 4, 5?
Week 4. After week 4.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, after week 4, he should be back. But this was a dominant win today. It was really we didn't feel that they was gonna lose this game at all after the
That's
first
what
quarter.
I'm saying. After the first quarter, I felt good.
Yeah, once Parker's on the field, it seemed like they just had the game plan for him, like
the energy that Micah Parsons has brought to this team is crazy. Just like his energy, you know what I'm saying?
It's just the sack. Just think about it. The sack that he had. He was all other side of the field. Goff was running to the other side. Parsons got out of there, shot out like a cannon, and just sprinted to get him. And once he sacked him, Packers sidelines went nuts.
Cause
Like
they's
this
like,
man
that's what we were waiting for. That we needed. You gotta like he's gonna be like a natural steroid. Like I said, when the team sees him going off, they're gonna go off. I'm telling you. You could see he's getting the team hype.
that was messed up, man. You talk bad about the man. He want to take care of his family. Talk bad about the man out the door. Called him selfish for one of the. They called him everything. They called him everything.
Calling him Michael Parsons instead of Micah Parsons, just all types of. But that's why I said you need that. I'm glad they did that because that's gonna be motivation for him.
And now he said he's here to do one thing: win a championship. Like just, I mean, this game shows why we got him exactly. The right team got him because this is what we need. This is a great organization. They don't play around. They're gonna make sure he got everything he needs here, and no distractions. There's nowhere to go. There's
Right? No,
nowhere to
I
go,
agree.
Green Bay.
No,
So I mean,
exactly.
it's not.
So he
It's
gonna
not
focus
bad.
on the game. Yeah, he gonna focus on football. Agreed. Yeah, Mr. Cool. I saw that Justin Fields did look solid for the Jets today, and I do like the
Okay.
energy. 414J. I do like the energy Parsons and Golden is bringing, especially Golden. Golden is coming in with that YN energy. I don't know if we ever had anything like that before. I think Jair was somewhere like that, but Golden is coming in with complete YN energy. I mean, complete YN energy. But you need a little bit of that on your squad. You need a little bit of that. But he is definitely complete YN energy. But salute to Matthew Golden. Because it's a lot of confidence. Matthew Golden be talking. He's talking with all confidence. Like he really believes in himself. And I like that. I like Matthew Golden. Like I said, I think he's eventually going to be our wide receiver one. He'll earn it, but you'll see his growth throughout the season. By the time the playoffs come, I think he'll be emerging.
It will. It'll eventually happen. I just can't wait till we get to that point. But man,
Yeah, it's a lot.
it
It's a
just
lot. Then we got a game Thursday. Hopefully, I should be able
yeah.
to go live. I'm not sure. I might be traveling, but I'm gonna see what I could do. But hopefully, I can go live. We'll see. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna try to make it work though. But I'm excited because that Commanders game is definitely gonna be big. So we gonna see what that Commanders game is gonna be huge. So we gonna see. I'm gonna try to make it happen, y'all. If not, we'll reconvene. But definitely gonna try to go live Thursday if I can. But I'm very excited for the Packers and this opening season game 1 win, especially at Lambeau Field. I'm glad that our first win was at Lambeau with the new look Packers, and you could just see the energy at Lambeau look crazy. You could feel it through the screen.
Man, great win. It was great.
Great win. Great win. What's your last words? I know people will be trying to watch this Ravens and Bills game in a minute. So what's your last words, sir?
And it just great start by the Packers. I'm so excited that this team, went forward and got Micah Parsons. But at the same time, like I said before, thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that.
Right.
But it is, thank you. We needed it. And shout out to the Packers defensive line for just showing up, even when he's not on the field. Shout out to them because they wanted this game. They wanted this game badly. I could just see it through their eyes. They talked crazy back to the Lions players,
Right.
and they wanted it. So if
Yeah.
you want to you want the new back, you got to punch the guys that took it from him in the mouth. Like,
talk to him.
This year we here.
This is what I'm talking about, VP. Talk to him.
We here. You had your chance, and now it's over. It's over with. Now it's our turn. So bring it on. Bring it on, Vikings. Bring it on, Bears. You can have anybody. You can have Seth Rollins back there with you on defense. I don't care who you gonna do. We still gonna beat them. So come on. We're ready.
Bleacher Report is in his bag. I gotta cut some shorts with VP today. All right. Shout out VP. All right. Appreciate you. That's it. Go Pack, go. No doubt. All right, VP. Appreciate you. All right, bro. What's good, Brandon? What's up with your recap, bro? There we go. What up?
Hey, I can make you. Thank you. Hey, great dominant statement win tonight.
Right.
I
Oh, you
think,
got a lot going on over there, Brandon. Go ahead though.
I know. So I think this Micah Parsons, Angie, bringing that command ball, hey, that
Right.
we had never had that in a long time. So
Yeah,
I think
exactly, Robert Brooks. Go ahead though, but you got a lot going on in the background. Go
I know.
ahead, Brandon.
Hold on. I think I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead,
I
quick,
think
Brandon. Go ahead.
I think okay. I wish I could say talk too much about the win, but I
All
think
right.
we're gonna
Hey, Brandon, try
go
to
up
handle
and
that
show
real
out.
quick and tap back in, Brandon. Try to handle that real quick, tap back in. All
Hold on.
right. All right. Yeah, Brandon got a lot going on. He daddy daycare over there today. We give him a second to try to tap back in here before we get out of here. But Packer Nation, are y'all not? Hey, Brandon had a lot going on. Oh, hey, his niece or daughter wasn't trying to hear none of that. Like he was like, hold on. She's like, no, you hold on. No, you tell them to hold on. She was like, no, you tell them to hold on. I'll try to keep you out of trouble, Brandon. Brandon, I'm trying to keep you out of trouble, brother. Jeff Riley said Micah Parsons getting the defense motivated to ball out 100%. 100%. I just know what I see. And I'm seeing a team that's motivated, a team that believes. We have actually a great coach. We have a good, strong defense now, great offense. This is a team poised to make a really big run. Really big run. Hold on 1 second. Brandon tapping back in here, y'all. There we go. Hold on 1 second. All right, go ahead, Brandon.
What's up? Sorry about that.
Yeah, go ahead before you
Uh,
get now. See, they coming for you. Go ahead, Brandon, before they come for you, bro.
hey, it's all good. I think great. This Michael Parsons thing, hey, it's a real deal. It's a real deal. And also, I think we own the king. I think we own the king of the north
Mm-hmm.
this year. You know why? We're gonna show the other team what we made of.
Exactly.
Just like this season, the Bulls and the Bucks go show the Wisconsin boys we are back
Yep.
because this is time. This is why when we got Micah Parsons, hey, it's up. It's up for the
Mm-hmm.
whole league. This is why Michael Parsons go get his money. Then he gonna be fueled by anger and with fire.
Exactly.
Think about this. If we keep John Gary, King Clark, not King Clark, Luke Bennett, and the other secondary, hey, we might have a chance to go all the way.
Yep. Agreed.
I'm
And
not
then
gonna
we
get
got
my
the
hopes
game.
up
We
yet.
got and then we got a short week too because we got Thursday. We got to play the Commanders too.
Hey, I'm looking for that game.
Yep.
Hey, this team, this team gonna show up and show out.
There we go. Yep. Agreed. All
Hey,
right, Brandon. I don't
all
want
right,
you to
bro.
get caught up
Hey,
no more. All right, Brandon.
no problem, bro.
All right.
Hey, take it one game at a time. Take it one night at a time.
Here we
I got
go.
you on
Yeah.
Thursday.
All right,
Hey,
Brandon.
hey, we're coming. Welcome for everything this season.
All right, there we go.
Brewers, Packers, and Bucks. Don't don't mess with us.
All right, bro. I hear too much screaming.
All
Go
right, bro.
handle that, Brandon. All
All
right,
right.
Brandon. Yeah, they was screaming like something actually happened. Hopefully, they all good in there, Brandon. I heard that was a crazy scream. Shout out to Brandon. Appreciate you tapping in. Friends and family, we about to get up out of here. Packer Nation, appreciate y'all tapping in. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Green Bay Packers trades, rumors, and news, where we just got done discussing the Green Bay Packers season one opening win against the Detroit Lions in devastating fashion, where we destroyed them 27-13, but it was really 27-6. Dominant performance. Micah Parsons showed his worth in game one. It's going to be a very interesting season for the Green Bay Packers. We do have a short week. We'll be playing the Commanders on Thursday. I will be attempting to go live. We will see. I should be traveling around that time. So I'll keep y'all posted. If not, we'll reconvene the following week, or I'll maybe go live the next day or something. We'll see. But I appreciate y'all all tapping in. What a great win for Bucks Nation. I said Bucks, for Packers Nation here. Great win. Great start to the season. Very proud of what I saw from Jordan Love in a big game, being poised and under control. Also, just seeing the impact from Micah Parsons and the energy that he's given his defense. It's going to be a big year for the Green Bay Packers, friends and family. Go Pack, go. Buckle up, y'all. This is going to be a good one this year. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the most electrifying content on YouTube. No doubt. Go.